whole swathes of people out there are struggling to pay their mortgages. Yeah. And I campaigned on the fact that things are going to get rough, and the media kept saying, how do you know? And I said, geez, I've been around a while.
And this recession is really tough.
A whole bunch of people out there are paying rates so that we can own the shares at the airport, for goodness sake. At least I've solved that problem.
Well, I really like the future fund idea, right? And the reason I like that idea is because it sets up a apolitical wealth fund for Aucklanders. Right. At the moment, we've got all these assets like we have water care and other things. In the future, we should be able to bring some of those assets into our wealth fund. And the wealth fund should be there for us to be able to grow this wealth and to be able to pay for the things that we want.
And builds a bit of a
resilience.
Fund. We don't have any fund. The only asset we had here was shares in the airport that flooded quicker than Queen Street, and a port which wasn't making any money, which is now an asset. It's only an asset when it makes money.
That's right.
It's a liability if it doesn't make money.
The thing that interests me, though, is what's the reason for holding on to those shares or investments, right? So when I think about an entity like Auckland, when we're doing it on the behalf of Aucklanders, what we really want is our money to be apolitical, because I think that's important, right? We don't want it to have big changes because there is a change of government.
Thank you.
And we want it to be long-term in nature. And, you know, the way that I see a lot of other organizations do it, it's about being globally invested, very diversified funds. It's all easy, so you don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
What you focus on is your business of running the council.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, there was a whole lot of nonsense. People thought it would be taken away if we sold it. Nonsensical.
With the airport shares?
Yeah, you know.
Well, it's
we
very
didn't
emotional.
even have enough shares to put a director on.
Yeah, but I think it's emotional because, as you know, the history of it.
There's no unjustifiably.
There's a lot of history of where the shares from Auckland Council came from, but I think where we are today as a super city and the needs of the city, needs of the region, I don't think we can justify holding on to a stake that was so small that it didn't give us a strategic stake anyway.
No.
We were not able to influence the strategy. We were not able to influence the board. Well, what's the point?